What up, y'all? DC Fago Guy here. This is Daily Spirits topic number 11. As you can tell, I am not Beastmaster. I will be taking over Tuesdays, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. As you can see, or as you noticed, I did take over Fridays for Cali Green Too Fresh. Like Panic said, he's having some problems going on right now, so as he stated in the video, Panic did, TJ did try to get a hold of me. Monday morning, I did get my message on Facebook, like right at 6 o'clock, right as I was getting ready to go to work. So, first off, shout out to Panic17 for picking up the topic. Thanks, homie, man. I kind of felt bad because I didn't have any time to really make any videos or nothing, so, and I didn't know I had a message, so thanks, man, for picking it up. So let's go ahead and jump right in and see what it is Panic17 has for us. Again, we have a three-part kind of topic for you guys. So, let me just think for a second what it was. Topic number one was, what is it you like about horrorcore, and what it was that got you into it. Straight up, the biggest thing I can say, what got me into it, of course, was ICP. What got me into ICP was just through relations because of shit going on at school and whatnot. So, relating to a lot of ICP songs, that opened the door to the different horrorcore that they do, and that opened the door for other genres as well. It's eventually what made me like Tech 9. It's why I like Kung Fu Vampire. So basically the reason how I got into horrorcore was because of ICP. Why I like horrorcore is because, and this is going to tie right into number two. Number two was, does horrorcore make you want to ever kill anybody? And my answer is simply this. I mean, I don't want to say yes or no to this. My answer is this, and this is part of number one of why it is I like horrorcore. Pretty much for me, I have the thoughts to want to kill people all the time, and actually horrorcore is my way to get rid of those thoughts. So even when I'm listening to it, I'll have the thoughts. Before I listen to it, I'll have the thoughts. I'm always thinking about it. And actually, what horrorcore has done for me, when you listen to songs like Night of the 44, basically it's that realization of you got to think about, really try to process your thoughts and emotions, because at the end of the day, yes, you could go out and just fucking shoot people up, but where's it going to land you at? Fucking Hell's Pit, right? Basically, is kind of how horrorcore has become my medicine. I'm constantly always thinking about that shit, and I can get angry, and then horrorcore is my way to calm down. So the answer to that, I'm going to say no, horrorcore doesn't make me want to kill people. It actually makes me not want to kill people, because when I'm listening to it, I get my anger out, and most of the time those kind of songs, like when ICP does it, usually they have some kind of a message to tell you that this is bad, don't do it. And most of their songs, I should say. So really, it's my way of venting, and yet basically showing me, hey, you could be mad, you could do that, but where's it going to land you in the end? So basically just more or less sits you down and makes you think about, are they worth it? So number three then was, what was the first horror movie that scared the piss out of you, or that pretty much scared you to a point where it still had you shook up after you watched it? If a scary movie's good enough, it will fuck with my head for a little bit afterwards. So I mean, it'd be easier for me to go through the list of the ones that are just kind of like, that was stupid. But the ones that are really good, they will fuck with me for a little bit. I mean, Scream kind of fucked with me for a little bit. Jeepers Creepers fucked with me for a little bit, because I used to work in the corn maze, as you guys remember me saying. That shit fucks with you. Signs fucked with me because of the corn maze. I mean, I was looking down through the fucking rows of corn like, when the fuck am I going to see an alien and shit like that? And but the first one, to really think back to the very first movie that scared the piss out of me, and it was because I was a 7-year-old boy, and I don't know if you ever heard of them or remember, but back in like the early 90s and shit, they had these dolls called the My Little Buddy dolls, and I had one that, I swear to fucking God, looked just like Chucky. And being 7 years old, my oldest brother was in early teenage years, so he was into watching that kind of shit, and he used to watch Child's Play all the time. Shout out to CPN, by the way. So he used to watch Child's Play all the time, and having this doll that looked just like Chucky, I'll tell you what, dude, I've lost many, many, many nights of sleep because of that shit. And it took me being pretty much to the point, the age he was, early teenage, 12, 13 years old, before I finally got over it. I mean, for the longest time, I wanted to get rid of that doll, but my mom never would let me because she kind of spent some money on it. But Child's Play was basically the movie that used to always fuck with me. It was the movie that made me lose sleep for the longest times. Of course, mind you, I was a kid, but that would be the one that would stand out the most as fucked with me the most, basically. So, but other than that, every movie kind of fucks with me in a way. What was it? Sidious, I think it was. No. I don't fucking remember, dude. It was the one that just came out last year about the 8-track, and the guy was writing a book about it. I really don't remember what that was, but that one kind of fucked with me too. When the little kids are like running down the hall, and as soon as he turns around, they like disappear. That shit fucks with me because in my apartment I got a long hallway that goes all the way down through the apartment, and that shit just fucks with me. Sixth Sense did too. You know, I can never really take a piss now without thinking of somebody walking right behind me, so there you go, guys. Number 1, I got into horrorcore because of ICP. I got into ICP because of the way my life was at school and everything like that. Number 2, does horrorcore music make me want to kill? Actually, no. It's actually what makes me not want to kill, because I'm ready to slit motherfuckers' throats until I listen to horrorcore, and then you know, just get it out, just sing along and talk about fucking stuff and shit. Number 3, the first movie to ever really scare the fucking shit out of me was Child's Play, and that's because I had a My Little Buddy doll that looked just like Chucky. But any really good scary movie will kind of have it messing with my head for that night, and then after that I'll return back to normal. So any good scary movie will fuck with me. So there you go, guys. Fucking shout out to CPN on Child's Play. Shout out to Panic 17 for picking up this topic and coming out with some damn good ones again. He actually got me thinking of one because they were going to have me do this week. So if nobody's available, like Don Chaos, if you're watching this, and Cali Green Too Fresh, if you guys still ain't able to do it, right? Anybody, like if anybody needs me to kind of fill in, I've got one up here, and it's because of Panic 17. He got me thinking of a good one. So if you guys want me to take over, let me know. Shout out to Beastmaster. Dude puts in a lot of work here on CarnivalSpirits, so I don't think you guys realize what he does, and I'm going to try to make my efforts to help out as much as I can. In the description I did copy all the links so that now I can start posting them so he doesn't have to constantly go through and edit and change that. So he puts in a lot of fucking work here on CarnivalSpirits. So let's see, did I have any other shout outs? Shout out to Cali Green Too Fresh. I hope you get your situation worked out to where you can start making videos, dude. I actually love watching your videos a lot. I love watching everybody's videos. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for checking this out.